had to go back and remeasure some things. I wasn't sure because I have a rail coming through right about here, 1.5 inch rail. So I wanted to double check my measurements, and the first ones were correct, second ones are a little off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to self-tap some screws in here. Then I drill my center hole that'll keep this thing from spinning on me. And this is waste anyway on this side. Again, this will keep it from spinning on me. Got my hole saw ready to go. Here's the center of the plug. So we'll get this one in, and then we'll get the bits out to drill these others, which I think I said was 1/2 inch. All right, let's get this going. If I'm within a 64th, I'm happy. Oh no, my battery's gone. Oh, let me get another battery real quick. That was one of the small batteries. The hole's going to be a little bit bigger than a 2 inch because the aluminum has a tendency to wander. This bit wallows it out a little bit. But we'll get there. Let's slow it down a little bit. Wow. It's just about through. Yay. Oh, hot. Sucker's hot. Alright, let's do the holes next. Now before I cut it off across here, I'm going to figure out where I want my side screws. Probably going about a 1/2 inch. Probably put 1, 2, 3, 4 down the sides and 3 across the bottom, maybe. Not sure yet. You can tell I'm not left-handed. So that's right down the edge there. So that's no problem. And on this one, I'll just measure over. One more. Oh. Just draw a straight line through them. Close enough for government work. So we know we're going to put one here, 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 and here. Now let's figure out where we want to put these. So we've got 15 inches. That's not so hard because I need 3 spaces, so it would be every 5 inches. So right about there. That'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So every 5 inches. So here and here, and then we've got are 3 here already. Alright, I'm going to pre-drill some smaller holes. I'm going to put this in with self-tapping screws. I don't think that's going to go anywhere. Alright, now all I have left to cut this off, round the corners just a little bit, and take the little ridge off these holes. I couldn't find my hole reamer, but we'll just do it with a file. Okay, let's get this out of here. I'll clean that up with my sander and files. It's tough working on projects when you don't have all the exact same, tools you need. But being a nomad, you just don't have room to carry it all. I used to have a big shop and all the tools, but that's the way it goes. Alright, I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Won't take but a minute. Again, it'll be noisy. Alright, let's take this off, see what we got to do. This is actually the back side. This side has a covering on it to protect it. That'll be the outside. Alright, we got to hit that ends a little bit more, not much. Okay, we're going to do some cleaning up a little bit. We got a little bit of overhang here. Come right off. Here's my almost completed panel. You see I've got the pass-throughs up there and my box here. And I'm waiting on these two to come in. They'll be in Thursday or Friday. So that's what the front will look like. In the back, you can see how these are done. You've got your insulators. Those actually pass that red and black go into the metal. So the the bolts won't touch the metal, the back of the box. Let's go over and take a look at the cut job I've done. Flowers are still blooming away. That's a plus. Alright, the cut job looks a little bit better. So now it looks like a keyhole. I just tested it and everything fit correctly, so that's a plus. I'm going to have to buff out a little bit around there, but that's no big deal. I'm putting it on temporarily. I'm not even going to attach the wires yet until my other two pass-throughs come through. And I got to get in there and clean up. As you can see before, I made a little access panel here. 75% complete. I'm waiting on the other two terminals to come in, and then I'll seal it, put it all back together. It'll be ready to go. I think tomorrow, since those two won't come in until Thursday or Friday, I'm going to pull out the steps, because I'm going to run this bottom one here down under the steps and then up to the controller. I have enough wire to do that. If I go above the door, over and down, I'm about a foot short. So I'll just run through there like I've got the top one, or the bottom one, I should say. Anyway, so I'm done for today. Take a break. Start sorting some more stuff to get ready to pack. Like I say, I got to buff out that with a jigsaw. Left this little aluminum mark, but that's okay. Looks a whole lot better than it did. Alright, I'll get back to you as soon as I get this ready to finish up. Something interesting I found. This one popped right off, even though I connected it. It must not have been connected enough, so I'm going to cut that wire back just a little bit more. It'll go in there, and I'm going to crimp the you know what out of it. Always pays to check. See, I was checking all these cables when I got this open, and so found this. Glad I found it. Making progress. I fixed the connection down here, and I've got this fourth line coming in. Sometimes you got to get a little weird. I pulled it through and it fell down through, so I taped it up so I couldn't pull it out again. So that's coming down. See the new line there going across. It's coming here. It's coming up. It's coming up with all the others in here, if you can see them. It's going to go across the bottom here, up the side there, and into controller. So making progress. Then I'll gotta build a new bottom shelf down here. That was just temporary anyway. Alright, getting close. It's taking twice as long because it rains every half hour and the humidity is through the roof. Almost there. As you can see, I've got my top set for the solar panels, suitcases, bottom set, and my shore power in the middle. And this is kind of what it looks like on the outside, but I'll show it to you as soon as I finish it. Almost there, finally. Well, this project is done. Took me about 2 days longer than expected, but that's not working time, it's waiting on parts time and all kinds of stuff. So here it is, sealed behind and on the edge. I've got to remember which is which. The bottom is the Victron, the top is the PWM, whatever it is. So they're ready to go. Turn it on, screw it on, plug it in, and you're set to go. I'm still at 13.4, so I don't need to put out my solar. Haven't been doing much in there. So when I get down to about 13, I usually start charging it back up. So anyway, one project done. Just got to do a little cleanup around it, and then it would be done. Looks a whole lot better than the other one. All right, this is going to probably conclude this mod because it's getting kind of long. So I'll get the next one started and get that one ready to put up also. Alright, talk to you later.